sorry.
You got it?
Yes.
Oh, Marina, thank you,
Are you brushing the goat? Are you brushing? Oh, that's nice.
You have one at your house? A bunny? Wow.
I noticed you. Is this a possibility that I can go in?
I love school.
That's so funny. Goat is watching you.
We bring barnyard animals to have therapeutic interactions with children who are experiencing special needs or health or family challenges. With a goat or a chicken, the children light up and creates quite a stir, and it really shifts the energy of the room. And what we say is that it creates smiles, so we count smiles.
Creating an atmosphere of people wanting to help and people benefiting from being helped.
The founders are some friends of mine. I've known them since they founded the organization in 2009. We knew they were founding a nonprofit basically in their backyard, had many animals in their backyard.
Loco!
And had one amazing
Koopa!
experience where they were asked to bring a horse to visit a girl with terminal cancer. So the horse walked right into the living room and knew which child to go to. So it was just such a touching experience for them that they decided that maybe there's more we can do with our animals.
Hello! Blaze with $20, Loco with $100, Koopa Steve with $177.77, Echo with $100, Nepa with $5, Speedra with $100. Holy crap. Let's go. Ziwi with $11.11. Thank you so much. Danzo with 25. Big time. Already made the goal. Kevy with $5. Did you guys like that video? Is that not the most wholesome? That video is so good. It's so people happy. I love it. It's a wonderful organization. All right, so you guys generally know what animal-assisted happiness is. You guys saw the farm on my stream. Not a filthy casual with $50. Doesn't even know what we're supporting today. He just wants to do something good. Thank you so much. I'm about to tell you. You may know of this nonprofit because I've streamed at the farm before. I didn't say the name and I didn't say much about the organization when I was at the farm. Warber with 20, thank you so much. But today we're really going to talk about it. And we're really going to talk about it with my mother. My actual mother. So she'll give you the rundown of how the nonprofit was founded. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Warber with 20, James Harden with 10, Vladdy with 20, Messi with 5. Thank you so much. Sheesh. Okay. So, like a lot of nonprofits in this day and age, we've talked about it before on this podcast, Animal Assisted Happiness, or AW, we call it for short. What the heck? S-Raid with $100. Spoon with another $100. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. This is a wonderful day to donate. This means a lot to me. Okay. Like a lot of nonprofits, AW has been struggling a little bit with COVID because nonprofits are reliant on donations and people can't really do stuff right now because of COVID. So this is really important for today. I also thought it would be relevant to bring this to the podcast because this is why I'm into animals at all. So this is what brought me here, right? Tavian with $10, Crowway with $30, or with $50. Thank you so much. I've loved animals all my life, and I have to credit that to growing up on a farm. I have to credit that to my mom. She made me, literally. They made me. So I grew up around animals, and that's why I love them, and that's why I'm where I'm at today. So I want to talk about AW and how I got into that. About the organization in itself. It's a nonprofit that my family founded in 2009. My parents co-founded in 2009 because we had a farm in our backyard. And my mom's thought process was like, this makes a lot of people happy. Why don't we share it with more people? So in 2009, they founded Animal Assisted Happiness. Chubby, thank you for the $10. Blaze with $10. And the basis of the nonprofit is to bring smiles to kids with special needs using our barnyard animals. So we do that by having kids come to the farm to interact with those animals, and then we also do mobile visits. So the animals, like you saw in the video, go out to schools, hospitals, any places that have programs for kids with special needs, senior centers, you name it. Just Bob with the $10, Blaze with the $10, thank you, to bring smiles to people. Since 2009, the metric that we use for the nonprofit is we count smiles. So 62,876 smiles have been served since 2009. That's how many kids have been impacted by our animals. Over 3,000 visits completed, and AW has worked with 267 organizations to bring animals to those organizations. Sketty with the $10, Lilia with $3, thank you so much. Telk with $50. Brilliant. Okay, so what's gonna happen today? We're gonna call in my mom. She downloaded Discord. I did a test call with her earlier. She said, thanks for dressing up for me today, Maya. I feel like this is what I usually wear for the podcast, but whatever. So, calling up my mom. My dad has sent me a ton of pictures from when I was little with animals. So me and my mom are going to pull up the pictures. They're so cringy. We're going to pull up the pictures and we're going to talk about them. And the animals that were in them. Gimel, thank you for the 25. And Riz with $9.99. Thank you. So yeah, we're gonna look at those. We're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about what kind of kid I was and how I was embarrassing and how I got into animals at all. And that's gonna be it. It may go longer than an hour. I told her that's fine with me. So if you guys are fine with that. Hall with $15. Blunts, thank you for the $20. Brilliant. Appreciate it. Somebody, I thought Matt was still on stream. Is he not? Who is that? Shh, 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 shh. He is? I unmuted my webcam for some reason. I said false alarm. It's just the bald guy. Cindy, thank you for the $5. Okay. Am I missing anything? Oh, if you want to ask a question, you are welcome to do hashtag ask for this podcast. A lot of it, we're not going to get to very many because a lot of it is just going to be me going through pictures with my mom and talking about them. You can do hashtag ask though if you'd like to ask a question. There will be a quiz at the end of the podcast like any others. It'll be super easy. If you win the quiz, you have to get a bunch of answers right as fast as you can. What's up?
Did you take my Ethernet cord?
Yeah, do you need it?
Yeah, but is there another one?
I don't know. OTK took mine.
Did OTK took yours?
Yeah, the other long one. You can take Matt. You can't take. Wait, can you take Matt's? Can he take Matt's? He can't, right? You can try, but it won't work.
It won't work?
I don't think so. Okay, hold on a second. Rich, you can take Matt's.
Okay.
That's what I thought. I thought it was on Space as shit, but alright. Leonard with $25. Fun with $7. Sensei with $5. Thank you so much. Okay. Stole Ethernet. They stole my Ethernet. That's why I stole his Ethernet. Tipsy Nomad with $150. All right. There will be a quiz at the end of the podcast. If you get as many questions right the fastest, or if you get questions right the fastest, you win. You either get a gifted sub to my channel or a gifted sub to another channel, or you can ask me to donate an additional $5 to today. Chromie with $100. Let's call my mom, because this will be interesting. Didn't you get a new headset? Yeah, and I looked for it this morning, and I don't know where Matt put it. So, all right. Why did I close that? Dang it. Okay, I'm going to call my mom. I'll be back in a second. Sit tight. I'm really scared. Really scared. Okay. Bryson won with $50. Dionysus with the background.
Yes. Hello. Can you see me? Perfect. Hello. How are you? How's Texas? Good. We just got put on a big emergency alert. As a coach, the whole state shut down.
They could hear you, but they couldn't hear me because I was muted. I'm not good at what I do, Mom. This is the 52nd episode of the podcast, and I still mess it up.
You're great at what you do, Maya.
Thanks, Mom. Guess how much money we've raised so far?
I have no idea. I can't see anything.
Guess.
Hello, Bella?
That was Maverick. Guess.
Oh, Maverick. $100?
Raptor with a $5.98. $1,470.11.
Holy cow. How did that happen?
They liked the video. They liked the intro. Can you repeat after me? People Pog, wow.
People Pog, wow.
Yeah, let's go. $1,470.11. Yeah, so I talked about I talked a little bit about why I'm having you on the podcast and about awe, and what we're gonna do today, but you can introduce yourself and then talk about awe.
Okay, so I'm Vicki. I'm Maya's mom, which is one of my claims to fame. Let's see, we started Animal Assisted Happiness as a family. Did you show a video, Maya?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the story of Animal Assisted Happiness has already been told.
Monkaroo tip
Or
$250. Sorry for interrupting you.
Wow, thank you. That's fabulous.
Yeah, that's nuts. Why is there a delay?
So Animal Assisted Happiness,
You're fine, keep talking.
because oh, okay. So Animal Assisted Happiness was started in our backyard because we shared our little miniature horse Lollipop through some friends with a little girl who was losing the battle with brain cancer at that point, and she could no longer leave her home. So Lollipop, unbeknownst to us, went into her house, up the brick steps, onto hardwood floors covered with tarp, and spent an hour and a half with her. And that was our inspiration, that we should do more with our animals that we have in our had at that point in our backyard for our own 4 kids, and share them with other kids, especially kids that had need. We started Animal Assisted Happiness in our backyard with a lot of Maya's animals, who I think you will meet later. Because of our 4 kids, Maya is my animal lover. And I joke that it took me 4 kids to get one, but her mother is as much of an animal lover as she is. So started in our backyard as a place for kids with need to come and spend some time with animals.
Can you hear me? Well, oh, I lost you completely. You're back. You're not back.
What's going on?
Oh, God. All right, hold on. Do you have a phone charger? For what?
Samsung S20.
There might be one in Matt's room. There might be one in Matt's room somewhere. In Matt's room. Then I don't have one, sorry. I have an iPhone. I don't think that they know I'm live. Okay. Hold on, Mom. Wait, are you there?
Okay.
Can you? Oh no, you're back.
I'm here. Can you hear me? And how much of the story did you hear?
I can hear you now. You were talking about what animals we had in our backyard.
We had a lot of animals in our backyard, primarily for Maya, but the miniature horse was actually her older sister's. But the miniature horse Lollipop's best friend was Jingle Bell, that was Maya's. So we started Animal Assisted Happiness with Lollipop and Jingle Bell, miniature horse and miniature donkey, with Maya's goats, including Big Froyo, all of Maya's rabbits, guinea pigs, chickens. I don't think we had your ducks at that point, Maya. And we have now grown to almost 90 primarily rescue animals at the Animal Assisted Happiness Smile Farm. We have 3 miniature horses and a miniature donkey and a couple alpaca and 13 small goats and 3 full-size goats and 4 sheep and 3 little pigs. We started with one of Maya's little pigs, Bella, who lived to be about 12 years old. Mm-hmm. Now we have almost 20 rabbits, 11 guinea pigs, rabbits. We have chickens, we have a couple of aviaries, we have 3 ducks, and we have a big sulcata tortoise named Charlie, who is about 14 years old.
Hooray.
So we serve kids with need through Barnyard Animal Interactions. Right now, we're only able to do virtual visits. But as soon as we get through this next phase of COVID, we will be able to have our volunteers back to help us at the farm, because we know volunteering gives just as much to our volunteers as it does to our mission-based visits for the kids we serve. And we will take the animals out again as mobile barnyard buddies to schools, programs, and hospitals across the Silicon Valley. Our vision is 1 million smiles, and we have created almost 63,000 in the 13 years we've been around.
Big time.
Is that a good overview?
Yeah, that was great. Alec tipped $5, Health tipped $10, Jude with 20, Tripod with 50. That brought us
Thank
to
you all very, very much.
$1,805.11.
Wow, that's a lot of smiles you guys are creating. Thank you for your support.
People Pog.
People Pog. Wow.
Nice. Can you hear that, Mom?
Yes, what was that?
Don't worry about it. Okay. Okay, so they've asked. Oh my god.
Is that noises in your house?
Yeah, hang on one second.
Did they just get a talking to by Maya?
Mom!
What? Did they just give them a talking to?
What?
Did you just give them a talking to?
Yeah. I learned from you. Okay. We have a bunch
there
of
you go.
pictures to go through today. How do you say that word?
Okay.
Pictures.
Pictures.
Okay.
Pick.
Okay. We're gonna go through we're gonna go through some of the ones. We're gonna start with the ones that you sent me over email. Are you ready? Guys, I will repeat the point of this podcast is to show you how I got to where I got. I love animals because of where I grew up and what I grew up around. So we're going to show some of that. And awe is also a big reason of where I am. So here we go. Also, Mom, people think it's weird that we email each other.
What do you mean? My generation emails.
Yeah, and they think it's weird that Crip with $200.
Wow, thank you very much.
They think it's weird. Oh, that brought us over 2K. They think it's weird that Dad emails just like questions.
Well, we're an email culture where we grew up, so
we're an email family.
It is what it is.
Okay.
We're an email family.
These pictures are so cringy. Okay, the first picture is me riding Jordan.
So that is Maya's first experience riding an animal when she was not even 1 year old. Her brother, we lived on the property where we lived, there was a bunch of poison oak. So we decided to get a couple of goats because goats can eat poison oak and it doesn't bother them. And they can clean it off without using pesticides.
Mom.
What?
Loia tipped $500.
Holy cow.
Loia
you guys are so incredibly generous.
$500. Thank you so much.
You guys are going to make me cry.
Mom's crying.
Thank you very
Anonymous
much.
was $6.09. That brought us. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That brought us to $2,505.11. Okay. Jordan. Wow. Is this Jordan or Shaquille?
I believe that is Jordan, okay. but my memory could be gone after raising 4 kids. So that's Maya's first riding an animal, and Jordan and Shaquille were her brothers, pygmy goats that we got to help clear off the poison oak on our property.
Nice. Okay, nice. So there's me riding a goat. This is, oh my God, this is me
at
with
age
Kylie.
1.
Rashton with $50, yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Kylie was my mom's dog.
She's actually your brother's dog that
Oh.
became my dog because she was too much dog for your brother.
True. This is me with a horse. Was
Yes.
this in Texas?
Yes, that's at your Aunt Margie's farm. Can I tell what town it was located in?
No, there's no reason to do that. Harry with the $5, thank you.
Thank you.
And this is me, Kay Kona.
What?
It's just a picture of me with the hat on. That's
Oh,
Alex with the tier 1, thank you so much. $2,566. Okay, those are the pictures that you sent me. And then Dad sent a whole list, and the first one that I'm opening is me on Katie. You guys, I've brought Katie on stream before.
Okay, so Katie is our family's pony. She's now 23 and she lives here with me. And we got Katie when she was 2. Maya started riding on Katie when Maya, you were 4 when you first started taking lessons on Katie. And you rode Katie until you were too big to ride Katie, and then you graduated to a full-size horse.
Yep. Katie was
With a little bit of interim that you went to my horse. And then you got your own horse.
My mom had a horse named Scooter.
Well, you went to...
Wait, who are you talking about?
Yeah, you did ride Scooter for a little bit, but he got injured from somebody else, and so then we got you Cowboy.
Oh, right. I used to ride my mom's horse, Scooter, and he would rub my leg up against a fence until I fell off.
He didn't like to be ridden.
Sniffy, thank you for the $20.
Thank you so very much.
All right, there's Katie. The next one that I'm oh, here's Katie again. Actually, wait. Look how cute she is.
She's doll. She is the best little pony in the world. Everybody wants to take Katie away from me.
Yeah.
To use in their program because she is so, so good.
Yeah. Okay, this is a pet parade.
Yes, the pet parade in town by Kiwanis every spring. And Maya had her own little barnyard in a wagon that she bought in the pet parade.
We had this wagon. Sniffy, thank you for the 20, Trevor with 10. I put chickens in this wagon, and then I chicken wired the top, and then wheeled them around town.
There you go. Because you wanted everybody to see your animals, and not just see dogs and cats.
Erica's here. Chat knows Erica.
Hi, E.
Is she watching?
I have no idea.
I don't either.
I can't see anything.
Bella, the pig, not the dog. You guys have seen this picture before.
So the one.
Oh, Erica said hi, chat.
Oh.
Mom, I look horrible in this picture with Bella.
When you giving her a bottle?
Yeah.
You were little, Maya.
I look horrible. When somebody said eyebrows, LOL, you put an S on there for no reason. I had a unibrow until how long? No, that's a question. Until I was what?
How long? Probably in 7th or 8th grade.
Oh.
You didn't care until you got older.
That's horrible.
Yes, well.
Anyway, Bella was sick. This is Bella when she was an adult.
Right, and everybody could just hug on Bella. And then Bella, as I mentioned earlier, yeah, she lived to be about 12. And she was part of Animal Assisted Happiness at multiple locations until arthritis claimed her.
You know who's watching? Simone.
Oh, she remembers Bella.
Hi, Simone. Okay, yeah, that was Bella. Let's see. There's a couple pictures of rabbits. Oh, this picture of Angel Baby that you guys plaster everywhere that I'm embarrassed by.
Yes. So I don't know if you guys know that Maya loved rabbits, and she was a 4-H'er. So Maya grew up in 4-H, and she took the rabbit project, and I was the rabbit leader. And at one point, Maya had 40, she had her own rabbit house outside and had about 40, maybe more, different rabbits. And she was trying to breed for a certain color of rabbit. And
It
so
wasn't
she
a color.
did her
I was
homework.
breeding dwarf hotos for the I band. Do you guys know what a dwarf hoto is? I'll show you. Look, this is not something that I would do nowadays, all right? But when I was younger, I had a rabbitry. I had a website. I was a businesswoman.
She,
Okay?
yes, she was.
And so I was breeding my rabbits, and I had these dwarf hotos. And this is the breed. And I was breeding for the I band because it has to be a certain thickness for them to be worth anything to show them. Like you show dogs. That's why I bred rabbits.
But Maya, before you did dwarf hotos, you did Netherland dwarfs. And you also did Holland lops. And you could never get the Holland lops or the Netherland dwarfs to breed when you wanted them to breed. And you never got the colors you wanted. So you really did do research on which Holland lops to breed with each other so that you could get the right color.
Yeah.
And it never worked.
Yeah.
And so then you switched to dwarf hotos. So you did have a rabbitry
Yeah.
out the back door with about 40 rabbits in it. And I did not clean cages. You had to clean your own cages.
Uh-huh.
And you used to sell your rabbits to other 4-Hers.
Yes.
Yes, you did. You were an early entrepreneur.
I was an entrepreneur, man. It was sick. Wham, thank you for the $5. Trevor with 10. Sniffy with 20. I appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
Okay, but it's not, Chad, it really wasn't like a cruel practice. So the ones that weren't show quality that I didn't sell to other people to show them were used for the nonprofit. So the ones that were like pet quality rabbits just stayed and they were just pets and they hung out. But they were all very happy. Don't worry. But did I have too many?
They were very happy.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, moving on from rabbits. Sheep.
Moving on from rabbits.
We had baby doll sheep.
Oh, so
Is
well,
this the
we
one,
had
Mom?
full
Is
size.
this the one that died? Is it okay? They all died at this point. But is this the In-N-Out one? Because I know it was one of the black ones.
So I don't. So the first sheep you had was Hershey, and Hershey was a Stafford. Oh, I'm blanking on the name of Hershey or the breed of Hershey. Okay, so Hershey, we got Hershey because, as you can imagine, I was friends with another local rural farm in the area, and they had Hershey at their farm, and Hershey could not stay at the farm because when a group of kindergartners, I think it was Maya's kindergarten class, was on a field trip to that farm, Hershey took out a kid. And so it literally ran over a kid. And so, and it was one of Maya's friends that Hershey ran over. So the farm manager asked me, because she knew I had some space in town, if I would take Hershey, because Hershey could not stay in their program. She would either have to come to us or go be sold for meat, which we didn't want to have happen to Hershey. So we brought Hershey home. And then Hershey was such a big nummock that we ended up getting Maya 2 Old English baby doll sheep. And the story of In-N-Out Burger was one of her Old English baby doll sheep wasn't feeling well. And I called every vet in the county and nobody would come see it and treat it. It was a Friday night, of course. So they told me my only option was to take her up to UC Davis. So on the drive to UC Davis, we had been sitting in rush hour traffic, as you can imagine, and her sheep was in the back of our Suburban, and Maya was very upset. And we stopped at In-N-Out Burger because we'd been on the road for several hours. It was a Friday night in Northern California traffic. And when we got dinner, we checked on her and she had passed away. So needless to say, we did not finish the trip to UC Davis. And Maya did not eat at In-N-Out Burger for Maya at least 10 years after that. You refused to go to an In-N-Out Burger. Anytime the family wanted to stop at In-N-Out, we couldn't because Maya would not let us.
I thought it was their fault. I thought it was In-N-Out's fault. Z with $5. What is 4-H? Tip 365. $5 to $5. I assume that's your question that you're asking. 4-H is a youth leadership program based around experiences in agriculture. So typically it's to get kids involved in some sort of agricultural production, crops, meat, show animals, whatever. There's also lots of different craft projects and other projects that you can join. I did 4-H for 10 years. I was in the dog project, the mini horse project, the pack goat project, the dairy goat project, the
rabbit
project,
the leadership project. And Maya was not only just in 4-H, she was actually a club officer and was president of the 4-H club, which is one of the largest 4-H clubs around, and continued on leadership through 4-H throughout the county.
Oh yeah,
very proud mom.
I was a county ambassador, chat.
There you go.
Yeah, big.
So in addition to Maya being my only kid that really fell in love and went this far with animals and continues to help animals, Maya was my only 4-H kid. And since her mom was a 4-Her, that was very important to me.
I never did sheep, right? No, I never
did not do sheep.
I did no market, and I did no poultry either. I never raised an animal for meat, but all my friends did. Here's a shearing sheep. Here's also me shearing a sheep.
Shearing Hershey.
Okay. That's just cute. Moving. Okay, further down, we got Harmony and Eureka.
So in addition to rabbits and mini horses and everything else in 4-H, Maya decided, so she joined 4-H when she was 8, and as soon as she was old enough to have an animal for the county fair, she decided she wanted Nigerian dwarf dairy goats. So she got 2 dairy goats, a breeding goat, Eureka, and a buddy for Eureka, who was considered pet quality.
This is Eureka, and this
and that was Harmony.
This was my first breeding project. I bred Harmony and Eureka. I got babies out of both. No, I got babies out of Harmony. I'm trying to find the pictures.
And Eureka.
Eureka had a stillborn.
She had 1 stillborn and 1 little buck.
Oh, she had Taz, huh?
Taz, yeah.
Dang, I forgot about that.
Poor Taz.
Yeah. Here's when we bred Harmony and Eureka. Wait, I'll pull it up. We have pictures. So here's pictures while we were waiting in the barn at night for her to pop. This is the goat. This is when they first came out. I pulled them out of the womb. Chat. They were so cute.
They're called kids.
Yeah.
So there was Maya was the kid. Maya and her friends, all kids, were there for the weekend to help with the delivery of the triplets that Harmony had. And Maya did help them, helped her kid give birth to her triplets. I think you cut the cords, right, Maya?
Mm-hmm.
And clean them all up. And then those three triplets are still with us. They're 12 and a half years old now, and they are part of Animal Assisted Happiness.
Rodney,
their names are
Basil,
thank you.
S'mores, and Melody.
And why did we name Basil, Maya?
Because her mom wouldn't give birth, and Basil is a natural birth inducer. I don't remember what the word is.
Naturally producing Pitocin.
So we fed the mom Basil, and then she had a baby. So that's why her name is Basil.
That's how Basil got her name.
Yeah.
And S'mores got her name because we were sitting around making s'mores waiting for that poor mom to give birth. She was very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And then
people are saying that was rude. How was I rude? Mom, was I just rude to you?
No, I don't think so.
Was I rude in high school? I was such a brat in high school.
You were not, Maya. You were very independent and pretty much on your own kid. You weren't a conformer. You didn't get into all of the high school drama. Actually, you didn't get into the junior high school
Mom,
drama either.
I did not drink alcohol or smoke weed ever in high school.
I know that. You better not have, or you would have been in severe trouble, sweetheart.
There you go. I didn't sneak out once in high school. I had a curfew of 10 p.m. until I was a senior, and then I got it moved into 11 p.m. You know, most of the world thinks that's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, your mother's ridiculous, and look, you turned out just fine. So that's all history.
Okay, so I had these dairy goats, right? And I would breed them.
Yes.
Or I bred dairy goats. But I also showed the dairy goats that I was breeding. Here's a really embarrassing picture of me and my whites showing Eureka.
You got first place in that show, Maya.
I did.
For the whole county.
I got first place in the county with Eureka. Look at me go.
Eureka.
That's sick. Don't say I look like a boy. Mom, they think I look like a boy.
No, you didn't.
I did kind of look like a boy.
That was before braces, I think, Maya.
Oh,
I think your Eureka pictures were before braces.
Oh my gosh.
And you probably still had a unibrow.
You know what? Yeah, I did. You know what picture is next to this that I'm also in my whites for? Froyo.
Are you falling down across the straw bales?
Let me find those. Those are really funny. Okay, so in addition to doing dairy goats, I was also in the pack goat project, which is training a larger goat to pack items on like backpacking trips, right? Like whatever. So I had this goat who I bottle fed. He was a Saanen Alpine Nubian cross, which are the 3 largest breeds of dairy goats. So he was a big boy. And we trained him to do all these obstacle courses. But he was really stubborn. And so, wait, this isn't even the picture of him splayed out over the hay. Wait, let me find it. Oh, this one. We tried to go over this obstacle, and he just laid here in front of everybody. He just laid on top of the hay bale.
Well, that goat was so well trained by Maya, and he so much loved kids until he passed away last spring he was almost 12 years old. He was 11. He passed away in May, and he would have been 12 in June. He was the sweetest. He had no idea of his size. He had to live with the small goats because he was hand raised and bottle fed by Maya and could not live with goats that were the same size as him because he didn't understand the goat behavior.
This was him.
Really thought he was a dog.
With my dog.
Is that with him with Candy?
Yeah. Imprint.
So he was
hardcore.
confused. Hardcore imprint on humans.
Gaspar tipped $50. Anonymous with 20. Thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much.
Okay, so let's see. Froyo. Oh, here's the picture of the soccer games.
So Maya is the youngest of 4 kids, and at least 2 of her siblings played youth competitive soccer and other sports, and Maya had no desire to do that.
Mom.
So what she loved is animals.
Do you have any estimation of how many hours of Erica and my brother's soccer games that I've watched?
I don't know, but you went to your first baseball game when you were like 2 weeks old. So
I watched
between
so much soccer, Chad. So much.
That's okay. So you brought animals to the soccer games when you could. You brought your baby goat. You brought rabbits and guinea pigs on a leash. You brought a dog, and you would sit and play with animals while other siblings would watch their siblings play, or your siblings would actually play.
I literally would bring animals to the game, and then I would just sit there and play with them while my siblings played soccer. But I did pick it up, and I played soccer in high school, though. I did. And I played soccer in middle school and high school.
You did. You played for your school, and then you played AYSO, and then you played junior varsity in high school.
Let's go.
You played goalie, as a matter of fact.
Erica just texted me, those were my shoes. Okay, Erica, get over it. It's been like 10 years. Okay. I have pictures of pony camp.
Does Chad have any questions? Can I tell you guys any secrets about Maya's childhood? Come on, give me some questions so I can dish on Maya.
Secrets like what? Super, thank you for the 30.
I have no idea.
All of these questions, I didn't get this doc cleared from the frog podcast, so they're all about frogs.
Oh,
Briz says, does Vicki know
nothing.
about LSF?
I don't know what LSF is.
Okay, and then Hayes
I, Maya?
asked, that was correct. Hayes asked, how were you a goalie when you were so short? I did fine. Antonio said,
She had no fear.
Antonio asked, why is Maya named Maya?
Oh, because Maya's father is from Japan, and we were looking for a name that would work in both languages. And Maya had dual nationality until she was 21.
Don't I still have
And
it? I
so
might have done
she was
anything.
registered. Well, it goes away at age 22 if you've not claimed. So she needed a name that would work both with in Japan as well as in the USA. So her middle name is an American for my family, but her first name is something that would work in Japan.
Nice. All right.
There you go.
Then somebody also asked, well, Max asked, okay, actually, or asked, what animals are the kids most drawn to at all?
I would say they are intrigued by the mini horses because it's not something they see every day. But bunnies always win. Everybody wants to stay with the bunnies. And then if they're a really little kid, we have a beautiful guinea pig playpen. We have 11 female guinea pigs, and an Eagle Scout built a full playpen with Lego blocks. And so the little kids like to sit and watch the guinea pigs go around the Lego blocks.
Yeah.
So it kind of depends on the size. For the nonverbal kids, the three little pigs, the mini pigs, are really enjoyable. I've had a lot of the nonverbal kids that come actually interact pretty strongly with the pigs because the pigs are very verbal. And if you make noises to the pigs, especially Ginger, she will make noises back. And the kids that are on the spectrum that are nonverbal love that.
There you go. Anonymous tipped $500. So I don't know who it was, but Anonymous, thank you for the $500 donation.
Holy cow. Thank you very much, Anonymous.
$3,224.85 here.
I'm gonna fall off my chair. Thank you. That's a lot of smiles, folks. Thank you. You're helping children smile through interacting with animals and saving animals.
Hooray! A couple people have asked a similar question along the lines of, what do you think of Matt?
Matt is such a kind. I know he's a goofball. So Matt is a goofball who is so kind and has a heart of gold, and I know cares deeply for my daughter. And
Aww.
I'm going to cry again. That's all that matters to me.
That was really nice. Wow. Todd tipped $5. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's see. Lots of other pictures, similar questions.
Did you show a picture of Lollipop yet?
Oh, I have pictures of Jingle.
Oh, Jingle. Okay.
Well, she looks so fat.
Jingle got on the scale today at Animal Assisted Happiness. So her picture's on our Facebook page on the scale. Because she needs to be on a diet. She's going on a new medicine starting next week.
Here's Lollipop. Lollipop used to run this herd of horses at this ranch that she lived at for a bit. This one's her.
And she lived at that ranch for a bit. For what reason, Maya?
Erica drove her like this.
Do you have a picture of the two of you in the cart?
Yeah. She was a little cart horse.
So I couldn't get Erica interested in riding. So instead we bought Lollipop, a miniature horse for her. Mm-hmm. And Erica was very intrigued with the art of driving. So Erica learned how to drive Lollipop in a cart.
Yeah. SMK,
and then Lollipop became our inspiration.
SMK, thank you for the $50.
Thank
you.
Thank you very much.
You want to talk about Lollipop again?
Well, I just say that Lollipop was Erica's because I was a failure of getting any of my other kids to be interested in horses, except for Maya. But we tried with Erica, and we bought her Lollipop, and then we ended up cart training Lollipop, or Erica did, because I have no idea how to drive a cart. And so I think Maya showed some pictures of Erica driving the cart with Maya. And then Lollipop was the inspiration, and still is the inspiration, for all that is animal assisted happiness, based on her visit with Riley, who is our angel.
Okay. Let's see. Here are pictures of, speaking of riding, here's some pictures of Cowboy when I was trying to like compete more when I was younger. Cowboy.
That was interesting, Maya, because everybody who rode horses where you grew up was into competition. And Maya was never interested in competing on horses. Never. And believe me, I tried, because she's gifted with horses and can sit a horse much better than most people. Actually, I think you have some pretty good pictures of you staying in the saddle on my horse, maybe later. But we all wanted, or at least I wanted, to try to find something for Maya that would unleash the competitive spirit that I saw with her siblings in sports.
I just had none. I just didn't care.
She had none. Either did her older brother. Her oldest brother doesn't either. So I guess I'm 2 for 2 on that. But Maya was not interested in the competition side of horses. She was interested in the relationship side of horses. And I think you've all seen Acero, her big boy. That is the best horse person partnership I've ever seen in my life. And that's been developed because of Maya's just really compassionate and ability to read a horse. She challenges me every time she sees me with my horse, because
so
I will never have that patience and skill that you have with your horse with mine. I don't have that much of an attention span.
I have a picture pulled up of Acero from when we first met him. Look how young I was, chat. How crazy is that? I think I still had a unibrow here. I really think I do.
You were 12. We bought him for you when you were 12. There you go.
Look at, dang. Oh wait, no, I don't. Do I have a unibrow? I can't really tell.
You did when we first bought him, honey, because when we first bought him, you were most definitely just a little kid.
Dang it.
Even though you were 12.
Well, anyway, so I've had Acero for a long time. Those are some pictures
You
of
have?
Acero. What else do I have on here?
You have some pictures of not hardly staying in the saddle of you riding Jack out with cows.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay, so my mom has this horse. Club, thank you for the $20. James with 40. SMK again with 50. Thank you.
Thank you.
My mom's got this horse that's a really nice quarter horse that knows what he's doing, right? So, like, he's been on cows. He knows how to be on cows, and he's super, super athletic. And I could barely stay on him when I was trying to work cows at that guy's ranch that I've told you about. The Cowboy guy. Like, this one is not that bad, but look at him. Look how ahead of me he is. Look at this. I'm almost off this horse. That's what she's talking about. He's just really quick. I just could not keep up, but he's a really cool horse. I heard a dog.
He is a very cool horse, and I have to. No, it's Jax. Come up here. Come up.
Here's
Jax.
me at that ranch that I was talking about. Jax!
Can you see him?
Yeah. He looks...
Okay, so...
My mom has 2 Weimaraners,
Jax, he's afraid of the camera. So Maya's my inspiration for getting back into horses again, which I didn't do for multiple years. And as well as Maya is our family's inspiration for Weimaraners. So... thanks to Maya, our family has rescued 2 Weimaraners because of our love for Bella, who you've all met. And this is Jax, but I don't know why he doesn't want to get up on the chair with me. But Jax weighs 120 pounds. He's a Weimaraner rescue.
Huge.
We got him when he was 4.5 months old from NorCal Weimaraner Rescue. So
Mom,
if
just
you
move
don't
the
think
tag.
he's huge, move the tag. I don't know what a tag is.
Just don't show his dog tag, please.
Oh, well, you can't.
Well,
Oh,
maybe
okay.
just, yeah. thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, this is Jax. Jax is 3.5. He loves me, and he is because of Maya. And Jax.
Jax.
You hear Maya?
Okay. This dog may be intelligent. I don't know how much you taught him, but every time I see him, it really just kind of looks like he's got nothing going on behind. I'm sorry. I think he's so cute, but he's just got this like dopey, like look on his face. Look at his face.
You don't have a dopey face.
Yes, he does. He's
No, he
so
doesn't.
cute.
Look.
But
He is the best dog.
He likes carrying empty water bottles everywhere, even though he has toys.
Yes, he likes to chew them up. Wouldn't you?
No.
Maya did another stream with Crash. And what breed of dog did they use to save the rhinos?
Weimaraner.
Exactly. As smart as Jax.
Yep.
There you go. What other questions you guys have?
I don't know. There's more pictures of cow working.
With all kinds of different horses. That's why I said Maya can sit anything. She can sit any horse with cows.
Here's a Sarah almost throwing me.
Oh, but that's not with cows.
No. And this is the guy that I played the music in the car of yesterday. Here's a Sarah again, almost throwing me. And here's me doing a lesson with him. Anyway, okay.
Maya got me started with horses again because she did horses with the Sero, and the joke is all of Maya's friends became my friends. That I didn't have any friends in the horse community.
She actually yoinked all of my friends. Granted, they're like 50-something-year-olds, but still.
They're all my age. So they're all my age. But we were Maya's sponsors at all of these events. But I never got on a horse, and Maya's dad has never gotten on a horse.
He's gotten on like this way, like with his stomach on the back.
That's about it.
So my friends that I had in horses, all the people that were my age were like jumping and wanting to compete, right? And then I met a bunch of old people who were like down for the hippy dippy stuff, you know, like down for just like the relationship and learning about psychology and whatever. But none of the people my age wanted to do that. So I made friends with like 50-year-old women that were into the same stuff that I was into in regards to horses. And then my mom.
And then now they're all my friends.
Yeah.
And now they come ride with me.
Mm-hmm. Maya's so rude. All right.
What?
Fernie with the 50. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. So that is a smile. You guys are smile creators. Thank you so very much. Because of COVID, we can't take the animals out right now, but we do virtual visits. And Simone, who's on, is one of the people that helps us with virtual visits. So the kids can still see the animals they love, but it's behind a computer screen right now.
What does Jax want?
And he wants to go outside, I think. But all of our visits, everything we do for animal assisted happiness is free to kids that we serve. So I have to raise money in order to be able to provide all of these services. So the funds that are coming in today are helping us create more smiles because we're able to do more. Mm-hmm. But we don't want to charge any family that has a child with need for something that is to help create smiles and fun and doesn't require them to work hard. It just lets them be. We don't want to charge them for that because that's not in the spirit of giving back, and that's not in the spirit of making the world a better place for everybody. So we're free, which means by doing fundraising, we're able to do more of it. So I really, really, really appreciate your support. Thank you.
Nice chat. Speaking of support, Fernie tipped $50. Rug tipped $20. Anonymous with $50. Danny with $38. Danny, that's my YouTube editor, Mom. And Sai Shu tipped $100.
Oh, thank you. Wow, you guys are so very generous. Thank you very, very much.
Mattress with 5. Very nice. All these other pictures, there are a lot of pictures of guinea pigs. I remember coming out one day to feed, and I saw a guinea pig eating placenta, and I didn't know what that was, and I thought she was eating her baby, and it was really traumatic, but it was just because she had babies. E-Rob, thank you for the $50.
Thank you.
We had this mini horse born at our house. She tried to kick me.
Her name is Flicka.
Yeah.
But remember, Maya, so Hope, her mom was a rescue from the SPCA. And when we got Hope, she was about 4 years old and already had a baby at her side and was pregnant again. So so we rescued Hope, and Flicka was born down the hill in our backyard. And now Flicka and Hope are both part of Animal Assisted Happiness.
There you go. There are pictures of Razzie.
Oh, yes. So when Maya was in high school, her mom thought we should rescue a horse for her because there are so many horses that are mistreated and people, quote unquote, don't want anymore. I was contacted and
Sorry.
Wait, what?
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was contacted to see if I would take a 10-month-old appendix. And for some reason I said yes, because I thought it would be a good experience for Maya to, quote unquote, start her first horse.
Okay, but
and that's Razzie.
I like, this horse wasn't for me though. Like, I started this horse because you rescued it, but I was like, I don't think we should get it. Like,
right.
I don't know what I was riding at the time. But
sometimes you were riding a Sero, and sometimes you're more sensible about animals than I am, Maya. I just thought I saw this horse that was going to go to the slaughterhouse and said, no, we can do that. And so, and I knew you could do it. I couldn't do it, but I knew you could do it.
Zed tipped $20. Thank you. This is Razzie. This is Razzie. So we got her for $60, and I started her under saddle when I was
plus shipping.
Kaysen with $277.55 to even it out. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so very much. That's very kind.
So that was Razzie.
Well, Razzie has had a great life with you and has a great life right now. She is actually a trail trials horse.
Big time.
With a natural horse person. Yes, big time.
This is the first bird that I rehabbed, I think. The sparrow.
And that's where it all started.
Yeah, and then Dad sent some pictures of me doing awe stuff when I guess was in high school.
Or the first pictures I think were when we're much younger than that, because it was in 2010.
Yeah, this looks like that.
We went to a few senior facilities, and then there were some pictures also with you with an organization that's for foster children, and then at your high school.
So we'd take like guinea pigs and chickens and rabbits and stuff to senior centers so they could pet them. Josh with 20. Ms., thank you for the 784.
Thank you.
And then here's pictures. I think this is at a school. I'm holding Ned, and I was in high school for this. And then
I think that was your high school.
Yeah, this looks like high school too. I know this was at least high school because my hair is blonde, and you told me I couldn't dye it blonde until my junior year of high school.
Because I was a tough mom, wasn't I, folks?
Smile tipped $10. Tipsy Nomad tipped $500, which is nuts. Thank you so much. That's a huge donut.
Thank you so very, very much.
I might get my nose pierced, Mom.
No, you will not get your nose pierced, Maya. So we don't need to do this on stream.
Mom,
you will regret it later.
Here's what you said last time we had this conversation. Is I said in college, I want to get a stud. I want to get a nose piercing, but just a stud. And you said, if you get a stud, I'll stop paying your college tuition. I'm not in school anymore, Mom.
Okay, well, just, think 5 times before you act once on anything that permanently marks your body, please.
Okay, I'll get a tattoo also. I kind of want to get a tattoo of a red tail. I want to get a tattoo of a red tail.
Depends on where it is. Where?
My
On
forehead,
what part of your
Mom.
body would you?
My forehead.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
All right. Other pictures that are in here, just lots of animals. I don't know. I could look at some more questions.
Yeah, let's see what some questions there are.
Emla tip $10. Thank you so much. Was
Thank
Maya
you.
an oily kid?
What's the operational definition of oily?
Like, did I always have oily skin?
No, I don't think so, because Maya didn't have a problem with acne. So I don't think she had oily skin.
My skin's
Unlike a
pretty
few of
oily.
my other children. Oh, okay.
Throw them on. Okay.
And their mother. Oh, by the way.
I didn't know that.
Yes, terrible.
Okay. Sag asked, does Maya always do outbursts of random songs?
Yes.
What? I don't
Yes,
think I
Maya
do that
does
at home.
outbursts.
I don't.
You do outbursts, not necessarily of random songs, but you have things in your head that just have to come out.
Like what?
Help me, Sibs. Sometimes you just have a lot of energy and it has to get out, and that comes out sometimes in songs.
Where are you? Okay. What's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal?
Yeah.
Either a dog or a horse. Inside animal is a dog, outside animal is a horse. Specifically Jackson Jack.
I don't think she said simps. Mom, you said help me what?
Help me, Sibs.
What's that?
If your siblings are on.
Oh. How much does your mom actually know about the work you do on Twitch with conservation and everything else? That's a great question. I actually don't know how in depth you understand what I do.
I think Maya is changing the world. This is her 52nd podcast, Conservation Cast. I believe I have watched at least 45 of them. Not real time, because I am careful about what I watch on stream.
Yeah, she's pulled up
but her
stuff that she doesn't want to watch before. She doesn't like hearing me swear.
Yes. Well, I don't think it's necessary, but I get it. You know, in the whole know your audience, it doesn't phase your audience, but I'm older than you and of a generation that those words still phase me.
Are you scared that if I swear on stream that I won't get a job?
No, I think you're doing just fine, sweetheart.
Okay, keep going.
So I think the whole Twitch thing is a different generation. I am not your target audience for Twitch. I don't play games on computer. So for me, I grew up in the computer world. You know, I didn't have a computer when I finished college because they didn't have them. But I worked enough in the computer industry that it's a work tool for me. And I spend time on it mainly for work. So I can't imagine gaming. But, you know, you do you.
Well, I don't game.
No, I know, but this whole reality thing, it works for your generation. I'm not the target audience.
Reality.
But I think what you're doing and the untapped platform for good of Twitch in your conservation cast is huge. It's just huge. The way the world works when I was Maya's age and the way it works with Maya being her age today is just a very different world. So find those untapped ways to help the world be better connected and make the world be a better place for all. So I think that's what you're doing with your conservation cast, Maya, and I admire you immensely for that.
Thank you. Did you get that word untapped from me or did I get it from you?
I don't know. It's at the end of every one of your conservation casts. So I just say that Twitch is an untapped network for good.
True. Fair.
I've been trained.
I love it. Okay. Oh, do you know what a bounty is?
That's when you, it's like you do advertising for somebody through your channel.
Nice. Okay. How did you get into animals?
Gosh, I grew up on 10 acres in the country, and I got my first horse when I was 6, and I got a goat from my grandpa for my 8th birthday. Her name was Ivy. And prior to that, I had chickens around and dogs and cats, but Ivy was a gift from my grandpa. And my parents got me Speck, my first horse, when I was 6, the family's horse, but I was the one that ended up being more his owner.
Wasn't Speck?
And then Speck was 20 something when we got him, and Speck was a great first horse. No, Frosty was bad. But then as I got a little older, my younger sister became the equestrian because I got scared. The first time I got bucked off. I don't have Maya's mindset, so I get scared. And, you know, self-preservation a little bit more than maybe other riders do. But that's how I got started with animals, because my mother was very involved in 4-H, and I was a junior horseman. We called them junior horsemen that back then, but there were boys and girls. So junior horseman, and I was also a 4-H'er.
Anonymous, thank you for the $50 donation. Are you scared of drive-thrus?
Drive-thrus?
Yeah, like the restaurant, like drive-through restaurant.
No.
Okay.
Am I supposed to be scared of a drive-through?
No.
Oh, only one, but no.
What? Why one?
There's one drive-through restaurant I won't go to, but I'm not afraid of drive-throughs.
Why? Why won't you go there?
Oh, this drive-through had a bad, had a case. A child got very, very sick from this drive-through.
Oh, I see.
So I won't go to that one ever.
Okay. There are a couple questions that are essentially asking, like, the most emotional or the most memorable moment you've had with a client at all. There are lots. You can tell a couple if you want.
Okay, so first, of course, is the inspiration of Riley. That I would say the one where that I actually witnessed was a little boy who at age 8 had a brain aneurysm. And he ended up in one of the hospitals that we visit. We still visit them in non-COVID times. And he was in a coma. And one of our volunteers, John, took our little Nigerian dwarf dairy goat, Romeo, and put Romeo on this little boy's bed. And Romeo stretched out just like a dog would to try to reach this little boy who was in a coma. This little boy is no longer with us, but that was one of the most emotional. It's like the goat, not a dog, folks. Everybody would think a dog would do it, but this little goat named Romeo knew what his job was, and he was incredible. So that was probably the most emotional one. The other one is our chicken, who's no longer with us. She's since passed away from old age, Vanilla Bean.
When did she die? Did you tell me? You told me that.
She died. Yeah, she died a little over a year ago. Yeah, Vanilla Bean was a bantam cochin.
She lived forever.
And
it was this one.
She did live forever. I think you might have a picture of Harry with her.
Oh, not with
Yes.
Not Harry.
Not with Harry. Anyway, Harry is nonverbal and uses a machine to communicate. And he had such a passionate relationship with Vanilla Bean that he had to have surgery and could not come to school. And his mom asked if we could bring Vanilla Bean to his house. So Simone took Vanilla Bean to his house. And Harry wrote a poem about his relationship with Vanilla Bean, which he wrote through his machine because he's nonverbal. That we have used as a testimonial for the impact that our animals have on kids. who cannot speak for themselves, but can build deep relationships with the animals.
Should I try to find it?
That's two. We lost a child this year, and her last day here was visiting our animals. And then she went in for a scheduled surgery that should not have been anything, and she passed away. But she had come to see the animals before she went to the hospital because her mom knew that would give her some joy and ease her stress and the tension that was happening before she underwent another surgery. So another one that I witnessed is a young girl in high school that has to have a treatment before she gets on the bus and goes to school. And she didn't want it that day because they hurt. And her nurse asked if they could borrow the bunny, and the bunny went back with the little girl for the treatment. She held the bunny in her lap while she had her treatment, and then she was ready to go to school. And she came back and she talked to me afterwards, and she said that the bunny made her feel better and helped her go through the treatment, which hurts.
Those are all really good ones. John, too. You brought up John.
So it's, yes.
I've talked about John a little bit on the stream. He's one of my best friends from home. He started as a client at Awe, and now he does work and helps out and whatnot.
Yeah, so animal assisted happiness. John started caring for others, caring for animals reaching each other, the CARE program. So once a week, the CARE group would come and do a social group with our animals. And it turns out John loved goats. So through Maya, we got John involved in 4-H. And then John got his own goat. John is the one that took Romeo to see the little boy. And John's goat, Tyler, is still with us at Animal Assisted Happiness. He is 9.5 years old, a Nubian, big guy, and he is an absolute love, and he was John's.
Yeah. So John is autistic, and has autism. He started it all, and now he helps and is sick. Ryan, thank you for the $10. Drux with 20. Riz with $9.99. Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you.
We have more questions. How long are you wanting to stay on, Mom?
I'm good.
Okay.
I can't go anywhere. Californians on shutdown.
True. Landerant said most embarrassing story about Maya. I really don't want to know what the most embarrassing one is, but if you have one.
A most embarrassing story of Maya.
Koopa Steve with $50. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Gosh, you know what? I think if you asked your parents, they'd say the same thing. I don't know of a most embarrassing story with Maya. You might ask a sibling, but this mom doesn't have one to share.
S-Raid with the $200 donation. S-Raid, thank you so much.
Thank you so very much.
Funk said, what's the angriest you've ever been at Maya?
The angriest I've ever been at Maya. I don't know. Unlike her siblings, Maya did have a little bit of a teenage attitude.
I was such a brat.
But you weren't such a brat, but I could tell when you were not game, and your eyes, unfortunately you have your mom's eyes, and they give you away.
Yeah.
So
Stream knows that. They can see, like, I react. I just have a very transparent, expressive face.
Right. As does your mother. Doesn't work real well in business. Works great on stream, I'm sure, but so I really can't. I cannot think. So Maya was a pretty compliant kid. She didn't always want to do something, but she went along with it. So she never sat down on the floor and said, absolutely not, I'm not going to do it.
Erica had a tantrum once over honey sticks. I'll say it. Erica was the bad one.
Yes.
Erica threw a massive tantrum in a store over sticks of honey that she wanted. How embarrassing.
She was 2. Let's be clear. She was 2. She was entitled. I don't really know. Yeah.
I don't know either. Yeah, I don't know either. The only thing I can remember I was really fighting about was my curfew in high school. That's it.
Well, and it didn't matter because, by the time Maya was in high school, she was number 4 and the rules were pretty well established. Even though her older brothers will say she had it so easy because I was much tougher on my boys than I was on my girls because they're younger. That's not true. The rules were the rules.
You heard it here, folks. WG tipped $10. Milky Way tipped $2. Crowway with $10. Mr. G with $1. Said, was there any particular career path your mom did or did not want you to take? Interesting.
I think for a long time we thought Maya would go the direction of becoming a veterinarian because of animals. I think everybody thought Maya was going to be a veterinarian because she was so good with animals at a very young age. And as a matter of fact, even one of her Halloween costumes was that she was a veterinarian. But what was funny is that Maya was so good with animals, but when her dog got spay, Maya wanted to be there for the dog to be spay, and we had a good relationship with the vet. So the vet let her and her sister go back to watch the spay of Bella. Maya couldn't deal with it. She had to leave.
Look,
but her sister was intrigued and stayed and watched the whole surgery.
It's not because I was grossed out, though. Like, I thought the whole procedure was so interesting, and, like, I wanted to learn about it and watch it, but I was going to pass out. Like, I wanted to stay and watch so bad, but I was like, I'm going to pass out. It's the same thing at the center right now. Like, I want to learn about things, and I want to be more involved in the vet tech stuff, but it just makes me ill. I get queasy.
See, so that would have been, I was truly hopeful that I would have a vet, not only an animal lover in my family, but also a veterinarian.
Sorry.
Because one of our largest bills for animal assisted happiness, of course, is veterinary bills, because we want to do right by the animals. But I didn't get a vet.
You got a streamer.
I got a passionate animal lover who is raising funds to make the world a better place for animals.
A streamer.
So that is huge. I mean, I don't even know what the heck a streamer was. As a matter of fact, ask Maya. The first time she streamed, she was home. What did I ask you, Maya?
She thought I was stripping.
I had no concept of why people would send you money. Like, what were you doing that people would send you money by watching you on the computer?
Right. So I was streaming. I was doing like a music stream. Like I was playing my guitar and whatever. There were a bunch of people that were donating to be nice. And I went out the next morning and I told my parents, I was like, I made $500 in 3 hours streaming. And they were like, what were you doing? My mom thought I was stripping.
I had no idea what you're doing because I had no idea what streaming was.
Yeah.
And the idea that people send money by watching somebody, it takes the whole television reality TV thing to a whole new level. Mm-hmm. I didn't get it.
Spencer with the $5, Mr. G with the $1. Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you.
More questions. Does she know about Make-A-Wish? Yeah.
Yes. That's huge. I love that Maya is helping with nonprofit boards helping with.
Do you collect Pokemon cards?
I don't, but Maya's brothers did. And I have to find out if we still have all of those binders and binders of Pokemon cards from when the boys were 10, 11, and 12, which would have been, like more than 15 years ago.
Okay. Did Maya eat glue as a kid?
Yes. No, paste. I think it's not glue.
It was... No, I didn't.
I think white That white paste thing.
Mom, you have me mixed up with another one of the kids. I did not eat glue.
At Montecito School when you were a little,
Okay.
when like 18
You
months,
don't
2
have to
years
say
old.
the whole- No, I didn't. I really think that
You
that
don't
was
think
not-
so?
I really don't think that was me. I don't think that I ate glue. I actually don't.
Name a child that didn't eat that white paste growing up.
I get destroyed, chat. Everybody's getting timed out now. Lena with the $5. Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you.
What did you study in college?
What did I study?
Yeah.
Undergraduate Asian Studies, graduate International Business.
Big time. DL with $10. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, they're asking about Toy Story. They want to know about Pixar.
I want to know about Pixar. I consulted for Pixar for a few years when I was pregnant with Maya.
Bugs Life. Dee, 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 dee.
Yep.
Also Steve.
Yep.
My mom's a
You
fascinating
want to know about
person.
Steve Jobs?
Sure.
Why would I was the director of quality at a company called Next Computer. And then I helped at Pixar, and then I worked at Apple.
Big time. Okay.
I'm a Silicon Valley person.
Yeah. Did Maya always have a giant forehead?
She doesn't have a giant forehead. We've been over this, chat.
I do have a really big forehead. Actually.
Well, wear bangs, Maya, then no one will notice.
Okay. Matic with $5. Thank you.
Thank you.
Everyone's asking about glue. Can you speak Japanese?
Why? What? Yes, I can. I researched and wrote my thesis in Japanese in graduate school.
There you go. All right. That is the end of the questions. Mom, are there other things
Wonderful.
that you want to talk about?
No, I just want to thank everybody that tunes into these conservation casts and contributes to helping animals and humans. And you guys really do make a difference. And I appreciate it and love, love, love. And I'm so proud of my little girl. So thank you, Maya.
People Pog. Wow.
People Pod. Wow.
People Pog. Wow. Do you know what that is? That's my sub sound.
No. Oh, okay.
Do you know what a sub is?
Subs give money to watch you.
Yeah, I guess. Nice. Okay. All right, chat. Real Rowdy with $23.48. We're at $4,960.
That is absolutely amazing. And thank you very much. You're wonderful.
Cameo.
Who's calling?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, you're on
I was watching
stream.
this live.
You are watching it live.
Oh, it's a little lagged.
Mom?
Yes, who is that Erica?
Yeah. Mom says hi.
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 It's a family podcast.
Hi.
It's a family.
There you go. Well, part of
It's
it.
weird because there's a
The,
delay
the,
Yeah.
in the computer.
there's the female part.
The female part of the family podcast.
Female part of
Erica,
the family's
do you
on.
have any embarrassing stories to tell about me before we get offline?
Let's see. I need to turn this off. This is terrible. No, wait, it's fine. Okay, what was the question? Do I have any embarrassing stories? You may have lied a little bit earlier
With what?
with the no alcohol in high school.
I did not have alcohol in high school. I had alcohol
Erica!
after I graduated high school, with it after my senior year. The summer after my senior year.
Was that
You
when
weren't legal,
came?
Maya.
What?
Whoa, you visited your sister in
when you came to
college and
Philly?
she got
That
you
was
to
after?
drink.
I thought you were still in school.
No,
Wasn't
it was
that
the
like
summer
the spring
after.
break of your senior year or something?
No, it was the summer after my senior year of high school. Mom
I
just
never
asked if it
spent
was
the
when I
summer
went
in
to
Philly.
Erica. It was after high school.
You're right.
You know what?
after
It wasn't
high
even.
school.
It wasn't even after high school. It was actually after I was 21 years old, with Erica in Philly.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You're correct.
Okay.
Love it.
Mom said love it.
I think that's all.
Okay. I told my mom when I had an edible once.
Oh.
An edible. Oh, when you were in college.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, we all tried pot in college, Maya. Some of
I
us
think this
smoked
was a
it and
great
some of us ate it,
podcast.
apparently.
Hello, chat.
Okay, thanks, Erica. That's it.
Okay.
All right. Bye. All right. That's it for the podcast. Mom, thank you for coming on.
Thank you all very much. Thank you.
chatting.
Thank you.
Thanks for telling us about
Thank you for
awe.
supporting Animal Assisted Happiness. We truly, truly, truly appreciate it. You guys are helping us create smiles for kids with need. Maybe we'll get to 1 million smiles sooner rather than later.
Next time I'm in California, I'll do an IRL at the farm so you guys can see more of those animals again. But this was fun. Chubby with $5, KL with $10. Mom, I'll send you the final amount once I'm done with the quiz and everything, but we're at $5,084.48 so far.
Wow, that is absolutely amazing.
That's a lot
Thank
for the
you very, very
podcast.
much.
Yeah. All right.
That is wonderful. Thank you.
Okay,
You going to
after.
hang up with me?
What?
Okay. Are you hanging up on me?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Bye, Mom.
Bye.
All right. Okay, chat. This is an insane amount raised for the conservation cast. This is beautiful. My mom was great. No severe leaks. Good stuff. My sister with the leaks today, but that's okay. Scott with the $1.52. Should we call my brother and see if he has any stories while we're at it? Yes. I think he's watching. Invite Erica. They don't have Discord.
Hey, Maya.
Jonathan, I'm live.
Okay, what's up?
Do you have any embarrassing stories of me when I was a kid?
Like in regards to what?
Anything? Animals, maybe? Wait, let me expose you first. Jonathan used to feed me expired candy after having me do his chores while singing Spice Girl marches like a slave.
It was not expired, and you
It
loved
was
the laundry game. Don't
expired.
lie.
You loved the laundry game. Don't lie. And then he'd feed me hard expired bubblegum from his drawer under his bed.
It was hard candy that had bubblegum in the middle, and you loved it. It was not expired.
Okay, do you have anything?
I can't think of anything right now. Kind of in a team holiday meeting, but I can't think of anything right now.
Oh no. Okay, bye. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. It's via Zoom.
Have fun.
Bye.
Bye. A businessman. What are you gonna do? All right, Q8 with the 469. $5,090. Okay. This was a good idea today. To be frank, the reason that we came up with this idea is because my last podcast guest canceled kind of last minute, and I could not nail down another, and I was like, maybe I should try to do this. So I'm really glad that it worked out that way, because this was really fun. You guys got to see lots of embarrassing pictures. Cal with the $20. Thank you so much. Good news is I have guests lined up through February now, because I was scrambling trying to get people for Friday, and they all wanted to do it but couldn't do it Friday. So we got guests for a while. But cool. Cal, thank you for the $20. Earth Eclipse with the $100 said, for the smiles, great organization. Thank you so much. That's wonderful. Okay. We have a quiz to do, chat. I have to pee so bad. We have a quiz to do. Here's how the quiz works. It'll pop up on your screen. You need to enable access. You can do command quiz if you would like some direction as to how to do that. S-Fan said, host Ms. after. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Sure. To win the quiz, you have to get as many questions right as fast as you can. And if you do that the best out of everyone, then you win. If you're not already subbed to my channel, I will gift you a sub to my channel. If you are already subbed, I will gift you a sub to a channel of your choice, anywhere on Twitch, or you can ask me to donate an additional $5 to AW today. So that's the quiz. I need a couple seconds to set it up. People Pogs for Chuck for writing the quiz questions today. He helps with that every week. And oh. Okay. Let me try to find the quiz thing so I do this as fast as possible. Am I missing anything? Did you guys enjoy that? Yeah, OTK Christmas thing is tonight. Yes, good. I'm glad. That was fun. Did you guys see the animal segment on Asmon's stream yesterday? With me and Ella? That's my coworker that I always talk about. Yes and no. That was so fun. I thought that was really cool because I talk about animals on my stream you should have plugged it, but it was a surprise. So like I couldn't plug it. I just hosted myself. But I guess I could have put it in my Discord, I guess. But I was pretty, I don't know. I was all over the place trying to get everything done. So I thought it was really good. What was cool for me is that you guys have seen me talk about animals plenty. You know that's what I do. But I don't think you guys have ever seen like me do a real presentation. Like that was my job. Like that's what I do. So that was really fun. I'm glad that you guys got to see that. I put on my like zookeeper hat for it. But I really loved doing that. Ella was very nervous, but she did a really great job. And afterwards she was like, that was sick. So she'll do more stuff as well. She's wonderful and she really knows what she's talking about. So, okay, I'm going to set up the quiz. I will be back in a couple minutes. Do command quiz if you need instruction on how to participate, but if you can participate, you absolutely should. It'll be really easy. It'll be really fun. I'll be back in a minute. 2 minutes max. I'm going to speed it. I'm going to speed run it. Bye. That may be the fastest I've done that. PKE, thank you for the 5 months. All right. Are you guys ready for the quiz? 5 questions, 20 seconds a question. Will you get the questions right, and will you get them right the fastest? I will read the questions before they show up for you, so you have time to think about it. The first question is, about how many animals does Awe have now? Give it a second to show up to you. It should be sending you the rules right now. Hey, swear the notes, man. Come on. Okay. Is it almost 90, like 2, a million, or maybe 10? That's a hard question. Sorry. Got to make sure people are listening, you know what I mean? I didn't watch. Like 2. Okay, the correct answer is almost 90 animals at the Smile Farm currently. Rescue animals. 449 people got that correct. Well done. Who got that right the fastest, though? Contestant number... The second question. Which animal inspired the idea for animal-assisted happiness? Was it Jordan? Was it Lollipop? Was it Eureka? Or was it Katie? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Putting the answer in chat is not equivalent to participating in the quiz. I know some people are just saying it for fun, but if you think that that's what's putting your answer in, it's not. You need to enable access on the quiz. You can do command quiz to give you better instruction for that. You have to click it. The correct answer is Lollipop, the miniature horse. 441 people got that correct. But who got it right the fastest? Again. Terp is in the lead right now, though, with 39K. Nearly 40K. Nearly a perfect score. Kind of nuts. All right. The third question is, when did Maya finally get rid of the unibrow? 8th grade. What unibrow? It never left. 12th grade. All right, Chuck. All right, Chuck. I pay you for this. 2, 1. The correct answer is I shaved it off with a used razor in 8th grade. $503 people got that correct. Well done. $119 people said it never left. You're just wasting your time. Who got it right the fastest? Payne, and then Terp, and then Cinny. But Terp is still in the lead. We got 2 more questions here. The next question is, what fast food chain scarred Maya for life after the completely unrelated death of a sheep? Was it Jack in the Box? Was it In-N-Out? Was it McDonald's, or was it Carl's Jr.? That's not my cup. The correct answer is In-N-Out. They did it. They killed my sheep. $554 people got that correct. Well done. But who got it right the fastest? Cindy! Well done. Contestant number 2754 is in the lead. Doesn't matter. That means that Terp is in the lead, followed by Sandamo, followed by 2 others that don't matter, and then Squid is in third. The last question. When did Maya get to finally stay out past the late time of 10 p.m.? PST. In 8th grade. In college. Never. I still have to be in bed by 10 p.m. Or in 12th grade. Four, three, two, one. The correct answer is... Oh, I messed up. The correct answer is 12th grade. I messed up the quiz. Yeah, I did you guys dirty on that one. That was an accident. I'm sorry. In fairness, it's the first time that's happened. Scammed. Actual scammer. All right. I voted wrong. Congratulations. The people that got it wrong got it right. Hayes. Hayes literally got that last one wrong. Hayes said 8th grade on the last one, and he won the quiz. That is so unfair. Oh, jeez. All right. I don't know how he won, but Hayes, here we are. What do you want? Hayes. A Nick Pollum sub. All right, man. Wait, that's not Nick Pollum.
Oh God, this is not safe.
Hayes. It's just Hayes with nothing, right?
I've been expecting you.
Sup, y'all? It's me. It's your boy Asmongold.
You think
Stop.
you have what it takes?
Okay, Hayes, you've been gifted. Glyph with the $39.31. Tipsy Nomad with $39.31. Oh, they're trying to even it out. Thank you. We're at $5,289.31. Thank you guys. I really, really appreciate the donations today. They mean a lot to me, and they mean a lot to that organization. Oh, I didn't even show these pictures of these poor guinea pigs that I used to dress up like horses. Anyway, Max with the $7. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. Oh, look, I also dressed him up like a... What is that? Scott with $1.69. James Harden with $10. Alex B. Patrick with the $5. Thank you so much. $5,298. Again, I know that this podcast is not species specific. I know that it's not necessarily directed at the conservation of a species or a group of species like the podcast normally is. But it means a lot to me. I think it's relevant. It shows a lot of my background, why I am where I'm at today. But I really appreciate the start that I had. So my parents and I appreciate you guys for being here and allowing me to host this podcast because it's wonderful. Nathan with the 5. Let's go. $5,318. Nuts. All right. I am going to host Miz because he's doing Twitch Plays Pokemon and he wants everybody to host him until he's back. So If you want to go play Pokemon in Twitch chat, you can go to his channel. For my boy Cal with the 365. Salty Baboon with the $5. Thank you. Q8 Slasher with the 415. No Housewives tomorrow because Melena's not here. The next stream will be... Oh my gosh. The next stream is going to be at my PC on Monday, I imagine. I don't know what to do. So if you guys have ideas, somehow tell me. I don't know. All I know is that we're watching a trailer. That's all I know. Yeah, I can do some ban appeals. So I have a minute and a half of content planned for Monday at my desktop. Zasa, thank you for the 10. I think I already said that. Okay. Maybe we could do a watch party. We'll figure something out. Maybe we just react Andy and we get popcorn or something and do just like a cozy, lazy stream. Either way, I will figure it out for Monday. I'm not gonna play the outro because I have had to pee for the past hour and I'm gonna lose it. So, thank you guys so much for being here. Twitch is an untapped reservoir for doing good. I am so grateful for you guys being here, for you guys donating. This means a lot to me. It means a lot to my family, to the nonprofit, and it was cool to have my mom on. So, thanks for being here. Thanks for listening, family. Thanks for watching. All right, I'll see you guys on Monday, but I'll also see you tonight. Check out SFan Stream. I'll host it on my channel. I'll announce in the Discord where I'm at. I gotta be better about that when I'm on other people's streams to say like, hey, I'm here in my Discord. So I'm gonna do that. But I'll see you tonight, and if I don't see you tonight, I'll see you on Monday. Thanks, guys. Peace.